Yes. Hi.
And look at him. He brings the background noise with him. The man.
I'm trying not to. Shush. You had like some terrorist police car going past you earlier. Nobody complained. Nobody said a damn word.
Yeah, but
I've got bubble guppies on in the background.
Oh my God! It's like getting sat next to somebody with an infant toddler on an airplane. Open, the window open. So, oh, there he goes. Okay, well, Anthony. Well,
yes, sir.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. I'm just having a discussion about Mogwai, and we got some people here. What have you think? What have you thought about this Q&A?
I thought it was good, man. You're very good at just riffing off yourself, to be honest. You're very good at just taking those questions. I wonder if I saw a lot of questions about me and you in there that just kind of scrolled up and scrolled up. Like,
which question?
It was. Would you and Anthony have a fight? I don't know.
Some guy just said thoughts on Anthony.
That works. Yeah. Let's see what the chat says. I don't know. How old are you, Devon? He's 40 years old.
Oh God. Well, you're like
the. Oh, Anthony's gay.
Well, here's the thing.
Well,
what do you mean fight? Fight? I mean, no. Physically, first of all, I'm a pacifist. I don't fight people. But
you tried to stab Nathan in the neck. That's like a big deal amongst the regressives right now. That you were very aggressive.
Yeah.
Godless Engineer says that you're very aggressive, and a lot of the monkeys got into a big sort of fight thing on his stupid video that he did. You got all these stupid fucking people going on. It's just clickbait as far as I'm concerned. You put atheism is unstoppable at the start of a video, and then you've got it made. You'll get 10,000 views.
Anthony should stop committing background noises.
Hang on.
I'm kidding.
I'll figure it out.
The alien raccoon said that. The Godless Engineer is a total chump, and he's obsessed with me too. And yet another pure regressive, just like bog standard regressive. So it's not surprising. Like, ask that guy what he thinks about Israel and black crime and being anti-Muslim. Not anti-Islam, anti-Muslim. Ask him if he's an anti-theist. He's going to fail on every one of those answers. And then, surprise, surprise, he doesn't like me. Well, who would have guessed that?
Yeah, who fucking cares? Like this
about
whether anybody likes you or not. Like who cares or not? People don't seem to get that point.
Well, it's a huge difference because most people want to be liked. That's like a default setting. Like, please like me, everybody, please. Like, I literally don't need you to like me. Like, I don't need your validation. Like, I'm fine with my opinion of myself. I'm fine with who I am. I'm happy with the friends I have. I'm happy in general. I don't need you. And therefore, because I don't need you, I don't cater to you. And I'm saying you in general, just everybody in the public. And so, therefore, I'm not going to be sweet. I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm not going to do here's a happy video from Devon. What's the video about? It's about sunflowers. You guys, sunflowers are booming this year. I just wanted to keep you abreast of it. No. Okay, that's not progress. Progress to me, here's my definition: addressing problems, solving problems, dealing with problems. That's progress. And shaming those who are afraid to.
What you find though, that with I mean, from my opinion anyway, people who start these YouTube channels kind of need that validation. They want the views, they want the subscribers and all that kind of thing. Whereas you don't give a shit. People don't get it. You don't give a fuck. You do not give a fuck. Yeah. So anything you say, that's just your opinion, and if you don't like it, then stick it up your ass, basically.
Well, but it's it's that, but it's not even just that. It's not just stick it up your ass. It's I'm right. First, admit I'm right.
Oh yeah, dude. I was. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm done.
I've mirrored some of my personal favorites today on my channel. One of which is the initial. Well, I mean, just in case 4 gets taken down, because there's some absolute gems on there, and if you get one more strike, then it's all gone. So I've mirrored I've mirrored most of the hangouts that you've done on that channel. I mean, the main one I've done there is the conversation that you had with Josh, which many people like my wife Rebecca. She's never seen it. She's watched that for the first time today. She had no idea where it all started. And I was listening back to it today, man, and it's cringeworthy how bad that guy is.
Yeah. And that moment you highlighted on Twitter where he talked about how he wanted attention. I mean, it was so creepy. It was just like, dude, he was just putting his cards on the table, like unfiltered.
Yeah, he had his and when he said
I'm YouTube.
Go ahead.
He says, yeah, I'm a YouTube channel. I'm doing this because I want attention.
Yeah, and the way he said it though, he had his kind of hand over his mouth, like he was like, that's a very like, sort of psychological thing that he did there, because he had his hand over his mouth when he said it. So he's like, he didn't really want to admit it, but that's the reason why that guy's a YouTube channel. He wants attention, and that's it. Not because of what he's saying is good. He just he just wants people to like him, and that is it.
If he got an influx of subs, like 800, if he got a bunch of subs and got up to 2,000, he would be walking around at the local bars. Well, I don't know. Well, I guess you could say that. I have 2,000 people who subscribe to me from all over the world. I mean, it's just like, it's this petty, like, noob shit. Like, this is the kind of stuff I want.
Sorry, we have a bit of a delay. But then you've got the converse side of that Voltaire's Ghost guy, who just makes a video off his own volition and makes a very good video. I put it under your nose, you put it on your main channel, and then he gets an extra 1,000 subs because he's done something worthwhile. And that's the way it works.
Right. That's Voltaire's Ghost. I was happy to do it. Got a British accent, and I thought it was interesting. He had all these new subs. What does he do after? He goes after Sargon and says, Sargon, here's where you're wrong. I respect you, but you should be doing better with your platform. Yeah. And, whereas other people like Toby Kid Major, who I gave 1,000 subs to, what does she do with her new shit? She fawns over them. Yeah, she just fuck all, and she's like, oh my god, I got subs. I don't know what to talk about. Should we do a makeup tutorial? I mean, it's fucking crazy.
But then she thinks she's the point of her channel, not because of what she's saying. She thinks people like her, not what she's actually saying.
Yeah, no, there's exactly. But you can't see. She knew that from the start. She would talk even when she had no subscribers. The subscribers she did have were like all middle-aged men. Now, granted, most people online are men, but she was like, it's very strange. Our ramblings of a 17, 18-year-old cutesy little girl seems to attract men, older men. Who would have guessed that? It's weird.
Check the chat, Parker. You're breaking in and out a little. I don't know if that's just me or not.
I don't know. I think I'm doing good.
Okay. Check the chat again. Let's see if anybody has any questions for us. Because I suggested something to you on direct message, and I just want to throw it out there. Who would be interested in me and Devon getting up like once a month and just me and him just talking over some news and shit like that, and just riffing and having some fun with it? If anybody's interested in that, let me know. Devon's not interested, but I'm seeing if anybody else is.
Look at Anthony. Anthony trying to just ride the coattails all the way to the finish line.
Dude, if me, well, that's the thing, right? If I'd have gone to Vegas and me and you just like, oh fuck, this guy's a dick. Like, if you thought that of me or I thought that of you, we wouldn't be having this. I don't know.
Okay. Well, you went to Vegas. You saw me. Mm-hmm. What you have a bunch of people in this room. Tell them what you thought of me.
Funny, genuine, honest, generous. I don't know. He's a live wire. He's very playful and likes to have a laugh. And that's about it, right? I mean, fuck.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah, he knows who he is. He knows what he wants, and he will go out and get it.
Yeah, and but it's like you're saying. I don't even care. I'm not trying to be like, look, Anthony likes me. Everybody, please like me. No, please don't. You don't have to. It's fine. I'll be okay. Will you be okay?
Because I know that me and you get on, and we're friends. Mm-hmm. So if people don't like that. Full stop. The fact that I've gone to Vegas and we got on and we're friends and everything, people don't like that. I'm not saying generally. There's a lot of people who do like it, but you've got the haters out there that will immediately think, well, no, he just wants a friend. He wants to be liked and all. It's just the same old internet bullshit. They'll make up assumptions about people that are just absolute bollocks.
Yeah, and it happens to everybody. So I don't feel special or it's not unique. I mean, seriously, if you guys want to take flack like that and shrapnel, just go in public. Just start a YouTube
Yep.
channel. You'll see. They'll come.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we had a guy in the chat talking about this Egyptian film where black people were, some black people, not all, were upset that they cast like non-blacks in the roles. And yeah, it's amusing. It's just part of the non-stop trend of people taking offense to stuff.
Isn't that like making Spider-Man black?
Well, they were talking. That girl on MSNBC was talking about Darth Vader not being black, and like she had issue with it. Yeah, and people are like, okay, that's enough. That you've now crossed the line where you're trying to SJW Star Wars.
Yeah,
Not to mention the new Star Wars is, looks like a UN meeting. I mean, they've gone out of their way to make that thing not white.
Yeah, I can't see the chat. I need to get the chat. So as far as the Josh thing goes, if anybody's listening while Devon's doing that, I was supposed to be having a talk with him. A nice friendly chat. He asked me if I wanted to have a nice friendly chat with him, but he can't do it until like midnight tonight, which is way too late for me. So that's not going to happen tonight. But we will reschedule it when he's not welding shitty things.
Incompetently. Sacred Serenity says, would you fuck a transgender Roo? Now, does he mean transgender Roo or just a transgender person? And then was addressing me as Roo.
Maybe people think you're a kangaroo. I think he must mean a woman, man.
Oh, yeah, Devon Tracy is my human slave.
Are you just reading this up from the bottom now? Because I'm going to read it from the bottom. Devon, were your parents religious, and is that why you were circumcised?
No, they were not religious. They were just normal. That's what you do. When you're born in a hospital in New York in the 70s, you're getting snipped, bro.
What are your thoughts on a potential American-Russian alliance and its effect on Turkey specifically?
I think we should team up and nuke Turkey. That goes without saying. Just one for each city. One on Istanbul, one on Ankara. And
Godless Engineer asks, what is a regressive? That wasn't Godless Engineer asking it, but that was...
Yeah, he doesn't know. Well, look in the mirror, dude. Yeah.
You moon-faced fat fuck.
He's such a... Where's he from? I mean, he's like Alabama or something.
Yeah, something like... And he was very proud that he went to the University of Alabama. Can you imagine what they were like?
Yeah, I think the internet has shown us, like when you look at Americans, you have to understand how big America is and like how far away I am from being a fat fuck bearded guy from Alabama.
Yeah, people don't realize that if they live in like Germany or England or France or whatever.
Yeah,
especially in England, people don't realize how vast America is.
The disparity is huge.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
He's saying, "Are you a JFK truther?" Well, what's the truth about JFK? I think it's pretty shady, the story of those lone gunmen. I think there's multiples. I mean,
yeah, there's some truth to some of it, but I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, we got the 18-year-old declaring his love for Laika.
Who?
Alien Raccoon.
Oh yeah, he loves everybody. He loves me.
He's horned up, man.
He is. I do like Vadim Newquist. That guy that's he has a username of Vadim Newquist's real name is Creationist Cat. I love that guy. I love him because of his username.
Yeah,
he's in there. Are you finished with Creationist Cat and all that? By the way, it's a side issue.
I think it's going to be on my deathbed. That's going to be my final statement. Do you have any last words, Vadim Newquist? It's like, but you know what? Me picking on them, it's like me picking on a special needs class for kindergartners. It's like that's what that is. That's all that's happening there. It's just some like
people love that though. You realize that fans of yours love that kind of stuff. Absolutely. Though, just you beating on other YouTubers.
they deserve to be beaten on.
Oh yeah, but they love it. I mean, that's why you have the fan base that you do, because people love all that shit. Because you do it in such a truthful manner, and you hold them up to the light and make them look like such a cunt. People love it.
Well, here's the thing. Temporary plan of action. So I have this 2-week suspension on my channel, but I've been fighting strikes on my first channel, and I only have 1 strike on the first channel. Now, I still can't do long videos. I still can't live stream, but I think I might be going back to the first channel. Nice. So I might be doing that coming up soon, and keep on the lookout.
Who is that last strike? Is that still Ray Comfort?
Yeah, it's Ray Comfort in some group called Living Waters.
Yeah, it's the same thing. That's the same thing. So am I right in
Uh,
thinking that any strike on your channel is just 6 months long? That's as long as a strike can last.
yeah, but they don't act concurrently. Like they'll hit you with 12 months if you get 2, and
I
like
see.
the second one, yeah,
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah, you told me that. I'm sorry.
totally backward. It's crazy.
Yeah. Back to the chat.
Okay.
Anthony came to the Netherlands, so we can throw it. Yeah, I've been to the Netherlands 5 times. Alien. I've been there many times. I used to enjoy the coffee shops quite a bit.
Okay. Who would you rather? This is from Henrietta Fox. Zoe Saldana, who's the girl from Avatar, Natalie Portman, or Beyonce?
Natalie Portman.
Natalie
Wait
a minute now. Yeah, here's the thing. Natalie Portman is amazing, but if it's just a one-time deal, I'm going Beyonce. So basically, I would marry Natalie Portman. Yeah, because Natalie Portman she's a fidget. I love her, but I mean, Beyonce, that's a lot of jelly.
Yeah.
That's gonna be like, I don't know. Fucking Natalie Portman's like a foot tall, shorter than I am.
So?
So?
Oh yeah. Well, your girlfriend's 6'1", isn't she? So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, Natalie Portman's amazing, and yeah, Natalie Portman from Closer.
Just
exactly.
black chicks, man. Black chicks don't really do it for me. So.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'd take Natalie Portman the day she auditioned for The Professional. So if you want to get her right around 11, 12.
Frankie Boyle doesn't. Frankie Boyle, yeah. Thoughts on Frankie Boyle?
Who's that?
Comedian, Devon. Is this Scottish comedian, Scottish stand-up? Yeah, are you not familiar with him?
Don't know.
Oh, okay.
What's he about?
Well, he's a stand-up, but he's also a regressive.
Oh God, are you serious? Send me links, people.
Yeah, that was Leica that said that. Leica sent some links.
Look at this. He's a question mark. Hottest black women or woman? Ironically, if you ask people in the black community, it's the women that look less black. It's the lighter skinned. It's the ones that have the white woman hair and the mixed breeds. Those are the ones, you know.
I can't think of one. I can't think of a hot black woman at this moment in time.
Like,
I'm not saying there aren't.
You're talking about. That's racist. You're talking. Well, I've seen some National Geographics that I've beaten off to. So there's a couple of women that had, they were just. And by the way, that's racist. Why are they not blurring out the tits of African tribal women?
Because they just get them out all the time, don't they?
Well, they're out, but it's like, why? They're just like, oh, well, that doesn't really count.
Yeah, because they're black. I guess. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
As we know, black people are like abused dogs or a broken pipe. They're inanimate objects, essentially.
All right, I have a question. So, would you rather star in 2 Guys, 1 Horse or become an ISIS member?
Depends what we're doing with the horse. And depends if is it a miniature?
Not petting it, I would imagine.
Well, is it a miniature horse? I mean,
full size.
Can I give to the horse? Is it a female horse, for example?
It doesn't say. It's unspecified.
Well, the answer is yes if it's a female horse, no if it's a male horse. Yes. Well, here we go. Does it annoy you when Vadim pretends to be a cat while attempting to be serious? Basically, when he talks like this, yeah. Well, I just turned that into black. He's more of a retarded thing. Yeah, it's obnoxious because it's not funny. It's not clever. It wasn't clever or funny the first time he did it. It's not the millionth, and it's just awkward to coexist with that level of desperation. I mean, he's trying really hard to be like amusing, and he's not.
The funny thing is with that is he when he first started all this back in July, if you engaged him on a serious subject as a creationist cat, then he wouldn't want to talk to you. He'd want to then send you an email.
Yeah, right. But here's the thing: he has multiple channels. He has not done a serious video on any topic. Do you understand that? Him as an adult male, he has not produced that has any relevance to any topic ever. That's stunning. It's stunning how little this guy has to say.
He does have 45,000 subs, though. As somebody just said in the chat.
What's that?
He has 45,000 subscribers, which he likes to talk about all the time. That's all he ever talks about, his subscriber base.
Devon, are you going to play Freddy in A New Nightmare on Elm Street? No, I'm not, because, I'm bald and Freddy's bald, but I am not a killer, and my skin is way better. So yeah, just from a complexion standpoint. And by the way, the actor they had that played Freddy is an amazing actor. He's the guy that plays Rorschach from The Watchmen, and he was in a great film called Little Children, where he plays a pedophile, and just really poignant performance. Squirrely little guy.
Thoughts on
Why?
the defense?
Well, very talentless, repetitive, a very tired format, very low level brand of humor, discussion, obnoxious, annoying to listen to. I think TJ is the best of the lot. I mean, that's not saying much, but
okay. I'm reading out things from the thing.
Yeah,
Charlie
please do.
Sheen. Thoughts on Charlie Sheen?
Gross.
Does he have a cancer scare? He has cancer. He has AIDS, right? He has AIDS.
And cancer? Double whammy?
No, just the one. Sorry.
Well, yeah, I guess not winning anymore. Yeah, just just a guy whose life spiraled and went out of control. He's got money, but ask him if he has happiness. Ask him if he has regrets. He had every opportunity in the world to lead a successful, fulfilling life, and he got caught up in drugs. And drugs is a poison, and they don't care how much money you have. And don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad for you.
Okay, Rolling Stones or the Beatles?
Beatles, easily. I could not name you 2 Rolling Stone songs that I like. Rolling Stones are overrated.
Fuck, marry, kill, Abby Martin, Anna Kasparian, or Jenny McDermott?
Okay. Wow. Okay. I'll fuck Abby. I'll always kill Jenny. And then I'll marry Anna. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meatloaf or AC/DC?
Neither. Are you kidding me? Neither.
I'm just reading it out. I'll push your messenger.
Meatloaf for AC/DC. That's like, would you rather nibble on beaver shit or slug feces? It's like,
Jumping Jack Flash or Painted Black?
Painted Black.
Devon, do you plan to interview Grant? Yes, you do.
Oh,
I saw that comment, by the way. Atheist bar Ute, whatever you called. Some hot chick, dude.
Papa Ute.
Yes. Yeah. We had Grant in the last hour of a hangout 2 or 3 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. I would like to get him back in, just like on a 1-on-1 or 1-on-3 or whatever, because he's a very interesting guy. Follow him on Twitter. He's there. Grant
I like him.
He's a good guy.
I think we should do it. Here we go. Luton or Compton?
Compton.
I haven't seen the hood of Luton, but
you should go, dude. You should go. It's fucking horrible.
Compton's pretty bad.
Yeah, there's no Muslims in it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's black crime in Compton. Straight out.
Compton. I know. We got Richard Dawkins or Sam Harris. Sam Harris.
Oh God. I mean, that's a self-answering question if I've ever heard one.
Richard Chomsky, is he a conspiracist when it comes to blaming everything on Americans' foreign policy?
Well, it's not a conspiracy that's what he says and believes and writes about. I mean, it's the one thing he's contributed. Fuck America. That's a large reason why the talking point for the regressives of Fuck America exists. It's because they all dick ride on Chomsky. And they're just happy with the psychological itch it scratches of like, ooh, I know how to solve all the world's problems. Blame us. Conor McGregor or Sam Harris? In what, a fight? Sam is pretty good jiu-jitsu, but he's I don't even think he's a purple belt. He's got to be like a blue belt. Sam Harris or Douglas Murray. What are these? Battles to the death? What are we choosing here? Life mates? Anthony's real name is Michael Moore. Where'd you go, Anthony?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep the background nice.
All right, I understand.
I'm trying to keep it professional, Devon, with it being on your third channel, you know. Social welfare or Republicans? Is that a question? Or just a statement?
Social welfare, state or Republicans? Well, it's all about finding a balance, obviously. And America should have universal health care for free. That should be the number one thing that tax dollars are spent for. after national security, which should be heavily trimmed, streamlined, and we should, basically kill the industrial military complex.
Somebody asked what I do. I work as a manager in a Fortune 500 company. So something I'm going to say about that. Whose penis would you suck?
Are you a fan of True Romance? Yes, the movie True Romance is an absolute classic. It is Brad Pitt. It's everybody. It's Christopher Walken. It's Christian Slater. I love it. Absolute classic.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I think it was co-written by Quentin Tarantino. It's magnificent. Yeah, great film.
When are you going to go home and get your shine box? It can only be said by one person.
Devon,
what do you think of the Star Wars prequels? Okay, Star Wars prequels.
What about them?
What do you think of the Star Wars prequels?
Interesting.
It seems kind of relevant because the new film coming out.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, no, I could geek out on Star Wars all night. I was a huge fan of the good parts of those films. So I think everybody who's seen those films knows what I'm talking about. I mean, like
I like the pod race from Episode 1. I thought Episode 2 wasn't bad really, and I thought Episode 3 was pretty good. I mean,
yeah, the thing is that the stain on, it's the Jar Jar Binks, it's the casting, it's the what's his name, Hayden. It's all those terribly delivered lines, and it's the damn direction from Lucas. But for all of that, John Williams got that new score, da 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 da, all that stuff. But it's like having sex with some beautiful woman, and then at the end of it, she just rips some nasty minute-long fart, and somebody asks you, what was it like? Did you have a good night? And you're like, well, come see, come saw.
She farted right at the end.
Exactly. So whatever you're going to say about it, for you not to mention the fart, it's like, it did happen. Jar Jar happens.
It wasn't that bad. I actually watched, there's a YouTube channel called Cinema Sins. It's like everything wrong with whatever in so many minutes. It was the original channel that ever did that sort of meme. Mm-hmm. And he's been releasing Episode 1, Episode 2, and he's absolutely spot on. Like why Jar Jar was in there and all that kind of thing. It's just, it's amusing if you ever get a chance to watch it. It's pretty funny.
Okay. Well, I was a huge fan. I mean, Natalie Portman, who was riding the crescent wave of my fandom from The Professional, when they announced that she was going to be featured in these films, I was like, oh my God, this is like, I can't ask for anything more. And learning about the backstory of the stormtroopers was cool, and just all the even Sam Jackson. I mean, come on, Ewan McGregor, Liam Neeson. Those are good casting choices, but there was massive fuck ups along the way, and we all know it.
Do you plan on releasing any videos of your walkabouts in Vegas?
I didn't
do any walkabouts.
Yeah, I didn't take many out. Yeah, I did a few, but I did take a video on my way to the Conor fight, so that's going to be coming up on a Vimeo video coming up.
Nice. Would you rather be trapped in a room debating 3 stupid Christians or listening to Donald Trump on a speech about money? 4 hours each.
I'd rather talk to the Christians, because even as obnoxious as the Christians are, they're not going to be as repellent as Donald Trump, who it's actually kind of amazing visually. Every picture I see of him and every facial contortion he makes, it seems to get worse. His skin, his hair, his jowls, literally the design of his face is so ugly that I get enjoyment out of it. Like, it's kind of, how like people will eat salsa even though it's like super hot, but it'll just to like cause them pain. That's how I view Donald Trump images.
Fuck, marry, kill, Hitchens, Harris, or Dawkins.
Oh my God, it's so gay. Okay, let me think here. Oh, you're talking about primetime Hitchens or dead Hitchens?
Primetime. In his prime, when he was, 25, 30 years old, kicking shit out of everybody.
Well, I'm going to marry Harris just to plug him for a conversation. Forever. Right. But as far as who am I going to plug? Oh God, it's got to be one of the Brits. I got to kill Dawkins for some of his regressivism and for his association with Jacqueline Glenn. And I'll fuck Hitchens.
Yeah, why not? He'd be good in bed.
Well, I think he had a little gay action early in his life, if I read his book correctly. god. No, I'm actually demigod. So I don't have all the full powers of immortality, but I am definitely superior to most humans.
Did you know that the strip club which released Majid Nawaz's video was actually owned by a Muslim extremist who wanted revenge on him? Thus, he released it to the paparazzi.
Well, the only thing I say to that,
he usually knows what he's talking about.
the only thing I say to that is that Muslim moderates are extreme. Islam is extreme. So really, you need to double up on the extremism. It's like an extremely, active member of a death cult is also an extremist within that extreme death cult. Devon is confirmed homophobe. Oh my god, that fucking teenager, man. I should fucking give that guy a noogie. God damn it. Why Trump is so orange? Yeah, I think he tries. That's the thing. Like, he thinks of himself as good looking, and like, I'm sure he has makeup artists who like help him. So what we are seeing of him is the best version of the guy. Imagine what he looks like when you like wake him up in the middle of the night. Went to Bare Naked Islam. Thanks, Dick. Well, thank you. Well, no, thank you. Now you're living in reality. Go check out the site Bare Naked Islam, and you'll see. That's the real stuff. That's only visit there. Don't live there. Don't have it like favorited. Devon, why are you so beautiful? I'll tell you why.
Yeah, I just read that one as well. He's not that beautiful in real life.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good-looking man. He's a good-looking man. Don't get me wrong. But I am better looking.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's delusion. Jesus Christ. The poor man. That is so sad. The reason I'm beautiful, I'll tell you why. It is because my father gained success by doing a Broadway musical, and he had a prominent job, he had a lot of charisma, and because he had these things, money and success, he could attract an attractive member of the opposite gender. And my mother was just that. She was a very attractive woman. And so I took after my mother, hence I am gorgeous. Moving on.
Have you ever jacked off to a cartoon character?
Maybe during the teenage years, because I was probably jacking off to like a leaf that fell in a certain alluring way.
You know, when I read that question, the first thing I thought of was the who's framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, right. Refrained.
Who refrained Roger Rabbit?
Who refrained Roger Rabbit?
Yes, that one. Yeah, because she was cute, man. She was pretty cute.
Yeah.
Have you ever wanked whilst driving?
Devon, okay, have you ever wanked while driving?
Yes.
Yeah, actually I have. I actually have done that. Yeah, of course. Devon, what country will you move to after you're done with Germany? It basically Australia or bust. Australia, New Zealand, or nothing.
You know you're going to fuck up all the time zones if you do that, right?
Yeah.
Who's better, Germans or Brits?
At what?
It doesn't say.
They both have their positive qualities. As far as humor goes, it's the Brits. As far as women goes, it's the Germans.
Yeah,
so
I would do that. Reagan says that he's wanked while driving as well. Must be a fairly common thing, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I mean, people text and drive. I'm sure they're wanking and driving.
Have you ever driven while wanking? That's the same question, right?
Yeah, right. Just an echo chamber.
Yeah. Justin Trudeau. He's the Canadian Prime Minister, right?
Yeah.
She blew up a coffee shop and went to heaven. He said, stupid. Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua?
Don't know Anthony Joshua. I assume it's a boxer. I'm not a follower of boxing. I heard Tyson Fury give an interview. He's a total religious psycho and a moron.
He's a douchebag. Yeah, I heard that as well.
Yeah.
I was watching that fight. Like, what does he call him? The something of God?
What, the soldier?
No, that I'm thinking of the MMA guy. Who's that guy?
Yeah. Yoel Romero, the Cuban wrestler.
I so wanted him to lose, but he didn't. He beat that guy up.
Well, and at the end of that fight, he and Jacare, both Brazilian and Cuban, they held up a flag that said Jesus. Both of them. They're like, Jesus wins at the end.
So we have Ethan said what?
What?
Christ. Ethan said, Devon, people think you are racist. The regressives really silenced you. Is this guy insane? How could you misread a situation so badly?
Well, they silenced me by flagging my videos, yeah. Devon, you're very well traveled. Which place would you recommend out of all of them? Okay, Buenos Aires, Rio, Tokyo, Budapest, Berlin, Sydney, Seoul, and
More places than you'll ever go to in your entire life.
Galway, and Barcelona, and Stockholm. The end.
Lisa asked me, David Mitchell or Lee Mack? David Mitchell all the way. Because David Mitchell's a genius. Have you ever seen Peep Show, Devon?
Never.
Oh man, you're missing out. I'll send you a link.
Have you ever?
Oh, it's fucking funny, dude. Fucking funny.
Have you ever been to India? No. My girlfriend has. My business partner has. I have not. I did have some chicken curry tonight because there's a lot of Indians in England. And guess what? Guess who hates Indians in England?
Pakistanis.
Yeah, but guess who else? Nobody.
Who else hates? No, that's it. Just Pakistanis. That's it.
Well, and they hate them because Indians hate Pakistanis, because everybody should hate Pakistanis, or not all, but because of what they bring to the table, which is death cult mentality, which is violence, which is rape, which is crime. Oh, you don't believe me? Oh, go check the San Bernardino people. Who were they? Exactly. Devon, can I work for you? In what capacity? Fluffer? Fluff boy? Send me a video telling me what you can offer me. And
didn't you ask me if I'd work for Vegas, Devon? You said, come work for me. I said, doing what? Said, I don't know, retweeting shit.
Yeah, maybe. I could use a personal assistant. Have you seen Kentucky Fried Movie? Yes, Kentucky Fried Movie was in the 80s. It was totally raunchy, filled with nudity and like shit I didn't understand. And it was a pivotal movie for me. I stared at it with open mouth and semi-erect child penis, and I loved it.
Separate issue. Have you ever seen Porky's? Porky's was the movie for me when I was a kid.
Porky's, yeah.
That was like the first. Yeah, that was the first time I'd ever seen sort of porn.
Yeah, I mean, you get TNA in Porky's, and Porky's also had the girl from Sex and the City, Samantha, as a young woman. Now that's a hot woman. She's hot in her 40s. She was definitely hot in her teens.
Oh God, is that the one that got this that guy screwed her in the like changing room thing?
Yeah, I think it's a shower.
And, like screaming like a dog or whatever. Yeah. That was amazing.
Are you ever coming to Scotland? I don't know. There was a guy named Maverick Media who did a video for me, and he's got a beard and he's got a Scottish accent.
Yeah, he wants us to talk to him.
Yeah.
They made that one really good video on Islam that had like 60,000 hits.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they're on Twitter and they've got like 30 followers.
I haven't seen it, but I love the Scottish. Maybe I'll go up for what's that comedy festival they have?
The Edinburgh Comedy Festival.
Yeah, something like that.
Have you ever been to Wembley whilst you're in London?
No, have not been to Wembley. I never came to that. So I can't say I have.
You know, Adam wants to meet. Adam Aston wants to meet up with you as well.
No, I'm meeting him tomorrow.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Good lad. I like the movie Gay Niggers from Outer Space due to its horrible cheesiness. When was that released? A long time ago. Devon, do you eat halal? And can you pronounce for me real quick? La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. I just did it for you. Devon is Chenko. G-Man. No. Is Pat Condell ever going to be in your panel? Or your lineup, I guess? Pat Condell won't do anything. Can you hear me? Hello? Can anybody hear me? You can hear me? Okay, I don't know where Devon's gone. He gone. I'm sure he'll boot back up in a second. You can ask me questions. When do you upload to videos? Yeah, he'll come back in. Devon's Britain internet was, yeah, his internet's shit there. It's not as bad as it was when he was in Vegas. What would I do with $1 billion? I would invest in my children's future. I would give some to charity, and I would spend a hell of a lot. Which means you're a Muslim now. Awesome. Yeah. Anthony should stop stealing streams. That's right. Well, it's not my intention. I mean, it's just what happened. No, I'm not in England. I'm in Texas right now. I'm in Odessa, Texas. What does Bradford have so many Muslim rape gangs? Because there are a lot of Muslims there. Who is Anthony? Good question. Skype Duggery. Are you going to chat with the big nose welder again? Well, we were trying for tonight, and he's somewhat evasive, and then he's not evasive, and then he's trying to basically play. He's trying to play. Yeah, we don't need you. I'm covering it, dude. I got this shit.
I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry I left you with this guy. Did he touch you? Did he touch you anywhere?
Everybody's asking me questions. It's fine.
Oh, God, look at this fucking Famor.
See what I mean? Texas is not redneck. Well, no, it isn't. Rednecks are better than Muslims, let me tell you that much. Do I like drinking tea? Yes, I do. Hot tea with sugar and milk.
Oh, my
Not
God.
the way Texas. Dude, I'm answering questions. Shut up.
Yeah, look at you. You're like a fat kid in a candy shop.
You.
Asking a British guy, do you like tea? And his answer, yes, I like tea. Oh, my God. Somebody buy me a shotgun and kill me.
No, I am not circumcised. I am not circumcised.
Anthony, does it rain a lot in England? Is that true?
Dude, oh, fuck you.
What do I think of Gary Oldman and Dracula? I thought he was amazing. He's a great actor. He's been great in everything he's ever done. I was rooting for him in Dracula. And that's a pretty sexy film. If I recall, he had these 3 women that were with him. I think they ended up getting beheaded. But
when will Anthony get circumcised? You do realize I'm 45 years old. That's not going to happen.
Did you at least chop off your children's noms?
No, I did not. No, and we'll have a separate hangout about this because
Oh, God.
I know it's kind of used. Well, never mind. I'm not even going to go into it. No, okay. So just to be clear to everybody, Devon doesn't have any kids, right? I have a boy and a girl, and when my boy was born, I was asked, "Do you want to get him circumcised?" I'm like, "Do I fuck? Why the hell would I want to get him circumcised for?" He was born that way, so why would I want to start chopping bits off him the minute he's born? So
Okay, well, he was born with an umbilical cord. Why'd you chop that off?
We can't live with that, can he?
Yes, you can.
That's part of the birthing process.
Yeah, like so is chopping off your knob.
No, it isn't. That's completely ridiculous.
So saith me.
Well, you wrong. Did Anthony get circumcised when Devon's teeth went? What? Why is it, people so obsessed with dicks in mouths?
I know.
What is that? That's a real internet phenomenon, isn't it? It's like if you really want to try and make an insult, tell them that they're gay.
Listen to this, Devon. Can you make a speaking video? I can't match your voice to your face. No. No, I cannot because I'm not here to become famous. I'm not here to have my face be seen by you. If you want to meet me in person, come to Earl's Court, London, and I will fight you, and then I will talk to you. How about that?
If you're in America, it cost me about $1,200 to see Devon. So that's about the going rate, I think. About $1,200. Yeah.
I'm seeing a flying monkey tomorrow, and should be good.
You should try me up with Luke if he's there.
I reached out to him, and
okay.
Yeah.
Do you have his Skype?
I don't. I have an email.
Okay, I've got his Skype. I'll send it. Right. These communities from west to worst: Buddhists, Hindus, Jews, Sikhs, Christians, Jews. The Jews was in there twice. So fuck.
Wait a minute. Is it rate these communities? Okay, I'll rate them. Hold on.
From best to worst: Buddhists.
Okay, no. All right, here we go. From best to worst: Jews. Then the other Jews. Then
Buddhists,
then
Hindus,
then
Sikhs.
No, Christians and Sikhs.
Christians, Sikhs, and then obviously Muslims.
Sikhs are pretty misogynistic, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, they are. But,
yeah, Muslims are sitting at the top of that. Yeah, obviously. By far, it's like a distant second.
There are a lot of ex-Muslim and Christian Middle Easterners who speak Arabic and have exposed Islam, but Mr. Obama and lots of others still believe that Muhammad was a peaceful man and Islam is peace. True. Ridiculous, but that's what people do think.
Yep, and they need to
Devon, what do you think about the Moonies?
Don't know what they are.
The Moonies? Like Mormons? I found... No, I better not say, actually. Oops. Talk about work. Never mind. I'll tell you a secret.
Who's your favorite boxer? Don't care.
Really?
Don't have one. I mean, I have boxers from the past that I like, but yeah, present day, who cares?
Yeah, I'm not bothered. Will there be more vids on secular talk?
Yeah, I'll get around to it. I mean, he just, I don't know. It's I don't want to be that repetitive, but he makes the same stupid points over and over again. You know, he did this whole master class, and I'm anti-Islam, but I'm not anti-Muslim. It's like, just for fucking sake, how many times can I explain that to people?
Devon, will you come with me on Sunday for my IDF reserve duty on the Gaza border?
No, but I sincerely hope. I hope that you get a couple opportunities to squeeze some rounds off at a knife-wielding maniac.
And that you stay safe, obviously.
Yeah.
Stay safe. Who's your favourite football player?
That's mental. I have no. I mean, no. I mean, I don't know enough, to be honest. But let me think on one. Let me think.
It's not David Beckham.
No, the Germans got some good players. Maybe, yeah, actually, Klose is amazing.
Yeah, it's very good, very good. Okay, see, he's showing his knowledge there.
Schweinsteiger.
I think that Obama's a Muslim. He lived in Indonesia, and blah blah blah. Okay, not reading that. Yes, Devon did play soccer. He was all right. He wasn't very good. Devon, are you Greek? Well, you were better at soccer than me. I'm sure you were. I was a defender. So.
I was actually a star soccer player. Favorite welder? Favorite welder. I only know one, and he's totally incompetent.
Is there anything? Okay, I have a question. Is there anything you did that you did really badly?
In terms
you
of
tried. In terms of that, you thought you'd be really good, and it turns out you were just shit.
Okay. I would say swimming. I'm not a good swimmer. Okay. Like I tried it. I did a mile swim once at a Boy Scout camp, but like I don't like freestyle swimming where you have to like have your head underwater and then come up for air. To me, it's totally unnatural. Like I just feel claustrophobic, and I don't like it.
Who is the failed model, failed welder? I can't believe people don't know who that person is.
Oh man, yeah, this guy's like brand new to the channel.
Must be.
Devon,
do some research.
Yeah.
Devon is so luck he can't swim.
Who would win in an MMA fight between Kyle Kalinske and Ben Mankiewicz? I would actually yeah, it's two like non-athletic schlubby guys. I think Ben Mankiewicz would have. Oh, Ben Mankiewicz.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, yeah, he's way older, so his cardio's not going to be there. He's definitely the loser of a fight. I give it to Kyle on that. I thought it was John. Between John, I would give John the edge over Kyle.
Don Ladarola, whatever it's called.
I had to roll. Yeah.
Little Benny Mankiewicz. Yes. So somebody knows who he is.
Yep. Why does Israel kill so many civilians? Because so many civilians try to kill them. Why do you play chess but think video games are lame? Because chess is the game of champions. Video games is the sport of nerds and geeks and losers. Why do you like Conor McGregor? Do you like Ireland? I love Ireland. I've visited Ireland many times. My family comes from Ireland on my mother's side. I was in Galway Bay not long ago, Dublin several times, and they're an amazing group of people.
Will you get the chance to visit Devon while you're there? The county, that is.
Yeah, not this time around, but Devon is wherever I am. How about that?
Thoughts on I'm a skeptic? We've had that one.
Yeah, just a little bit pussified on calling himself an atheist. Literally pussified with shoe on head, and just I don't know if he's done enough with his popularity. I think good for him.
And that goes back to Voltaire's Ghost video saying that Sargon really should do more with his channel.
Yeah, like what is Armored?
It's the same point. It's the same point.
Let me ask you this: what has the Armored Skeptic said about Islam?
Okay.
Like during this year, what has he ever said about it?
Nothing.
Italy fuck.
Yeah, and I don't even think his girlfriend has either. I mean, but they're laying into Steve Shives and stuff, which is fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Feminists. So in other words, they're criticizing like frame by frame of some meaningless feminist video. Meanwhile, but nothing, not a peep on Islam. Oh my God.
You find pussified. Now that's a good question. It is a good question. However, if you watch the mirrored video or Devon's original video on the hangout that he did with Josh, Devon explains what pussified means very well. Actually, I listened to it today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's just an unwillingness to confront serious issues. It's being soft when you need to be hard. It's being weak when you need to be strong. Mm-hmm. I mean, you are not acting like a man with a phallus. You're acting like a female with a gash. Think of Tom Hanks from what's it called? The Da Vinci Code, where he's holding his two hands up in a triangle, like the feminine, the sacred feminine. That's what you're trying to be. Be the sacred masculine, not the sacred feminine. You pussy.
Yeah, nothing wrong with being a man. Nothing
Yep.
at all. Yep. Thoughts on Side 10 Atheist?
Yeah, just a joker, just a
Yeah.
funny guy who does animations and whatever.
Yeah. Thoughts on revenge porn?
Oh no, his Join Islam video was a masterpiece, though. I mean, he really
very good.
put a lot of effort into it. Clever writing.
You actually said something in because I was listening back to that Josh video, and you said that the accent that Pakistanis have in England is something that absolutely gets to you and you can't stand.
Yeah, it should. It's annoying.
Yeah, people won't know what I mean by that, but he does that right at the end of that video. I'll chop your fucking head off, mate.
Yeah.
Are you going to stream yourself playing chess with your subscribers? No.
If it's possible, how do you do it? On Steam? Or no? I need that Twitch thing. Yeah. Is Anna Olive? Now, see, these are trigger questions. He just knows. He's using my own trigger against me.
You didn't say why you liked Connor. Because yeah, I can tell you why you like Connor. But
oh yeah, no, I'm gonna put an hour onto it. I actually did some audio recording today.
You ever make a Darwin video?
What's not to like, Bo? What?
Would you ever make a Darwin Man video?
Never. I think I did one maybe. Didn't he do the sperm? Your dad drinking sperm?
I'm not entirely sure if that was him or not. Something similar.
Now let me do another 5 minutes and then let's wrap this puppy up because I gotta get to sleep.
Thoughts on Mexicans?
Dirty, brown. No, I'm just kidding. They're good people. They're I like them. Yeah,
I have a lot of experience with Mexicans because I'm living near the border.
They're honorable.
Absolutely, yeah. They've got very fantastic sort of family values and things like that, and they're very welcoming, and they want to make you feel welcomed as well. So I have no good words to say about them.
They have a long-standing tradition, a culture that goes back, into the ancient times. Yeah. What do you think of Hamza Sortis? Yeah, I hate him. I mean, he is obnoxious.
He's the guy from Care, right?
The Greek Muslim. Yeah, he's a Brit, but yeah, just
or whatever they call it. Yeah, something like that.
He's a total embarrassment.
Sargon. We talked about Sargon before.
Yeah, his voice is annoying me recently. The way he drones on, like at the end of each sentence, it's almost like he's doing it as a joke.
He was talking like Hamza or Sargon?
No, Sargon. Like he'll just end a sentence and just like, and here. It's just like, wow.
I do get the impression, yeah, like if you like you've said before, Devon, if you listen back to what you like, the videos that you released on Channel 1, before you even started speaking, that first video that you started talking on, you sound so like, so I don't know what word to use. What word would you use?
I don't know. I don't know what's in your mind.
Well, I'm saying that you weren't so confrontational as to what you are right now.
No.
Although obviously your thought process haven't changed. And if you listen as a comparison, I mean, if you listen back to Sargon like a year ago to what he is right now, there's really no difference whatsoever.
Devon, don't talk shit behind people's backs. What? Why not? I'm not talking shit.
How is that talking shit? How's that talking shit behind people's backs? This is live and recorded for all time. Fuck. Fuck, Murray killed Dowerman, Hamza Sortis, or Anjum Chowdhury.
Oh my god.
Let's kill all three. I'll kill all three.
Yeah, I mean, I would honestly. Let me kill.
You gotta kill Anjum. Yeah, no, Anjum's pretty weak. I mean, he's living in the UK, so what's he gonna do?
I'll kill Anjum. I'll fuck Dawa, and I'll marry Hamza.
That's just a pure guess. Pure guess.
Do you really fight people? No. Oh God, that is. I don't fight people, but I will fight you, Ethan. So come to Earl's Court in London. Damn, that background noise was absolutely.
That was my daughter. Dude, that was my. What?
Yeah, duct tape her mouth. This is me time.
She's quite quiet. Sargon has 165,000 subs. Will you speak to Sargon on his channel? Or
no, definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not for me to get subscribers. Fuck no. Why? Who cares?
Yeah, people don't do that. People don't. I mean, Sargon isn't here. You criticize the black guy for doing the same, whatever the 130-pound black guy's name is.
What black guy?
I don't know. I don't know what she means by that. That's Lisa Minnelli.
Lisa
Minnelli, yeah. Maybe it's the
Oh,
actual
oh, oh
leader.
no, she's talking about Tyler Preston.
Oh, Tyler.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, here's the difference. Sargon is not a friend of mine. Sargon did not promote my channel.
yeah.
So there's the difference. Liza Minnelli.
Go take some more drugs.
Yeah, suck my cock.
Something in Hebrew. Don't get that. We
No,
need Johnny Versity there.
That's my name.
Um,
Does Lalo really stroke? What does Lalo not stroke it to? It's the real question.
Does Lalo really struck it to his tweets? No, he doesn't. Lalo's a good
Yes,
guy.
he does.
Keep an eye on that guy.
Oh.
Fuck Mikhail Hamas. Yeah, we've had that one. Reza Aslan. My wife didn't know who Reza Aslan was. But this is the thing, Devon, right? Since my wife got on Twitter and all that, and she's like, "Who's Reza Aslan? Who's CJ Wilderman?" And I've got to like give all this background to him.
Well, yeah.
That's really difficult.
Well, Reza Aslan is a lady boy, a former masseuse, a failed masseuse, who's turning tricks and is now a sociologist, religious studies expert.
Something.
Yeah.
How the fuck is? Guitar or singing?
What kind of a question is that? I don't play guitar.
Answer the question.
My dad plays guitar, so
It's pretty obvious for you, Devon. It's singing for you.
Yeah, I mean, these questions are just soccer or baseball. I mean, of course, soccer.
Baseball's all right.
What?
Baseball's all right. It's all. I said it's all right, and it's I like it. I just said it's all right compared to American football. It's all right.
My wife wants to debate you. What's Michael Jordan? Your wife wants to debate me. Okay, well, about what? Let's do it. I'll take her on. I won't even go easy on her. I'll treat her as if she's a man, not 1/3 of a man, which we all know to be true.
F Equivalence Watch says you need to watch Mehdi Hassan's video. I'm aware of that guy.
Yeah, he believes in flying horses.
Fucking idiot. Who wins an MMA fight between Lalo and Beetlejuice?
Well, I think Beetlejuice has the height advantage.
It does, and the mental advantage as well. He's way more crazy than Lalo.
His fight IQ is superior.
Devon, is the woman that you have on your Facebook page your German girlfriend?
Yeah, I mean that's if there's.
You have to think.
Well, no, I'm trying to think of what image. I don't know if I had one.
I know it gets confusing.
Yeah, if there's a
banana bar. Devon, do you use Facebook? Devon does have a Facebook page. It's not Atheism is Unstoppable. That's a fan page. Devon Tracy has his own Facebook page.
Are the Turkish Germans relatively secular? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I'd have to see some data on that, but there's definitely a subset that are not. I mean, they're definitely religious. But there are a bunch that, literally just want to raise their families and just want to live in the first world in one of the best countries in the world. And they're like,
has anyone
save...
Okay.
Fuck, marry, kill Zimmerman, Dylan Roof, Anna Kasparian. Well, I'll fuck the woman. I'll kill Dylan Roof, and I'll marry Zimmerman because he's a total dick and an asshole and a bastard, but he's not as bad as Dylan Roof. London versus New York City on what? Overpopulation and congestion? It's a tie. They both lose.
Has anybody ever tried to use the videos that you've made against you?
No.
Other than Bewildered.
Not a single person. No, I've never come across somebody. There's a new amazing atheist fan who tried to do a hit piece on me, and it's pathetic. And I'll show it to you guys. MLK or JFK? Well, obviously the white guy. Yeah, I mean, honestly, JFK, he was a Catholic. It's between a Catholic and a Baptist or a Lutheran. Fuck them both. Anti-theism.
Okay, so the more subs you have, the quicker you can spread your logic and reason and generate female flying monkeys.
Female genital mutilation.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get to 50,000 subs, and then I'm going to fix the world. That's the Josh Banko plan.
Yeah. He's not doing so well on that one. He's still at the same level of subs that he was on 3 months ago.
What do you think about the Godfather trilogy? I think it's a classic. I think it's beautifully made. I think it's ambitious in scope and scale. I think the first two are vastly superior to the third, but I think the third gets overly criticized. I think Sofia Coppola is a terrible actress. I think that was nepotism of the highest order for her to be cast in that role. That was shameful. But as a movie, I enjoyed it, part 3. And I love all that stuff. I love Mafia. Anything Mafia.
What did you talk about with Sam Harris?
I talked about his future plans. We talked about politics. We talked about I think we talked about the moon for some reason. But we talked about atheism. I talked to him about how I found him. And his wife was very kind. His wife saw that I was fangirling hardcore, and she's like, I'm going to take some time. No, have your moment, Sam. And so, because I kind of barged in there at the end of a breakfast, but we hung out and chatted for a while.
Some random says, Devon, you need marketing. Your image is horrible. I thought you were a racist and you have 4 channels, which is confusing. You need to label your old channels. How about Ethan? You do it.
Well,
you
Ethan,
make your own
Ethan,
YouTube channel and.
Ethan, fuck you, Ethan. You cunt. Unsub me. Get away from me. What do you mean? What do you mean? I thought you were racist. I don't care. So wait, you thought I was racist. So you're wrong. You bring your idiotic shit to me and say it's my problem that you're a fucking idiot, a misinformed idiot. No, I don't need to label my channels. Label them what? The channel 2. Yeah, you know, bigger and
this is the channel where I say I'm not a racist.
Yeah, channel 4. Channel 4, bigger, longer, and uncut. I mean, what is this? This is just me and a hobby in my living room. Devon, is Daniel Day-Lewis the best actor ever? He is a method actor. He is a powerful actor. He gets it. The guy is very magnetic. You are forced to watch his every word. If you want to see good acting, you watch Last of the Mohicans or you watch Gangs of New York.
So who, in your opinion, is the best actor that you've ever come across?
The best actor? Jesus. Male or female?
Male.
Oh my God, it's just fucking, it's just sound effect party over there. It's like a firework factory of toddlers exploding in the background. Whose tits are bigger, Anna or Jank? Jank, obviously. Okay, back to acting. Gary Oldman is great, but I'm trying to think of people who just absolutely impress every time out the gate. And there are a few. Jesus. It's hard to say right now, however. I'm thinking of only bad actors. God, I would need to think on that. I'm not going to stain
That's a
the
good
answer.
question. That's a good question. I'm
What's
sorry
that?
about the phone ringing and shit.
Thoughts on Alexis? Here we go. Thoughts
Good.
on Alexis Texas. Well, I met her once in person. I was at a porn convention in LA. I think she has a tremendous ass. I think she is, you know, she fills a niche, and she's just a good old country girl with a big booty, and she's here to bone. So yay for Alexis Texas.
Devon Tracy.
You've lived in LA and met some good celebrities. Which were the friendliest, other than Sam Harris, and have you been able to converse with them? Yeah, there are. I mean, a lot of them, you know, are kind of aloof, and you don't really talk to them per se. You kind of spot them and move along. I will say that my family is friends with Gwyneth Paltrow. I went to school with Gwyneth Paltrow, and her mother is super nice. She's the lifelong actress. She was the mom from Meet the Parents. Her name is Blythe Danner, and she came over to the family, and she took me out in her electric car. It was my first trip in an electric car. When am I on Ruben Report interview? Never, because for A, I'm not big enough. B, I'm too controversial. C, it would be an echo chamber because I mean, Ruben watches my stuff. I mean, half the stuff Ruben says is stuff that, in part, I have brought to his attention. I mean, it's not in part. I mean, the guy gets it independently as well. But I mean, look, the guy used to be a total regressive. Do you have a beef with
We do have some connections to the Ruben Report, do we not?
Yeah. Now, do you have beef with Gad Saad? No, not at all. I would have his Jewish love baby if he wanted me to. Fucking love Gad Saad. He's in my lineup. What kind of beef can I have with Gad Saad? Why do you put girls in videos? It's hard to watch with my wife. Well, that is your problem and not mine. I put girls in the videos because I give you something in the background to engage you and entertain you. Otherwise,
that's
it's just
an
me
interesting
talking.
point, actually, Devon. That is an interesting point because that was obviously a guy that wrote that point, that wrote that post, and his girlfriend is either, or wife is either fat or feels uncomfortable in her own skin.
Well,
that would be my initial. That would be my initial impression with that one.
There's a lot of women are like that. They're just not going to be happy seeing attractive women. That you're looking at attractive women, because now it's like that game.
I'm not like that.
What do you mean you're not like that?
No, I'm saying that's what women would think if they caught their husband or boyfriend watching your video, and you've got these girls in the background gyrating and stuff.
Dude, can you put a tranquilizer dart in your kid?
Sorry.
Yeah, could you go piss live right now to end this? Could you just take us into the bathroom?
How about I just leave? Okay, I'm just gonna leave. I'll never talk to you again.
Just walk into the bathroom and piss right now. I just think it'd be
I
quality
don't have
radio.
one. I don't have one right now. I'm sorry.
Cenk is a racist. Yes, I was just asked. He is a racist. Listen to his interview with this KKK guy. He like takes every chance he get to take a shot at white people. I mean, just the very act of bringing on a totally unimportant, nobody, former KKK guy is Cenk trying to basically send the message that, hey, look, this is one of you white people. This is your guy. And he said, so Asians do better at school. They do better education-wise. They just dominate you white people. Does that just mean white people are stupid? That's a quote from him. Of course, he's not going to mention where brown people and black people fall on that spectrum, if you're talking about IQ levels or if you're talking about education rates or population representation in colleges. He's not going to mention that. He's just going to say, Asians do better than you, so fuck you. Right.
Devon, I love you. I'm leaving. I have to get this
Okay, I'm
child
leaving
to bed.
too.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, that's a good time
do
to
it.
wrap it up. Devon, thank you for inviting me on.
Yeah.
We should do
you're
December
welcome,
terrorism
and,
together. We should do December terrorism together. People would seem to like it
Okay,
when we
well-
talk together. Yeah.
All right, well,
You'll take it under
we'll see how it goes.
advisement.
How many subs do you have now?
I lost a few today. I don't know why. I must have done something good.
Awesome.
So,
All right,
yeah.
guys. Well, thank you for coming. Thank you for your questions. And I leave you in. I'm going to go off and chill out in London for a bit. All right?
Thank you, guys.
Bye.